1948 Palestinian exodus refers to the refugee flight of Palestinian Arabs during the last 6 months of British rule and the first Arab-Israeli war.
I reject this interpretation of events.
There's nothing to interpret.
Certainly there is.
How? Those were just facts.
One man's facts are another man's fabrications.
It's right. I Wikipedia'd it. It's right.
This description, Arab-Israeli war, there was no Israel before 1948, so the description is meaningless.
British rule? It was an occupation.
Well, the British created Palestine.
I can't believe he says this.
Created as if the lands weren't there to begin with.
The borders.
2 men in a room with a map drawing lines. That's all it was. That's all it ever is.
An Englishman and a Frenchman. Boom, boom, it was done.
There were borders, okay, that were created in 1918 and again in 1922.
I disagree with this assessment as well.
Let it be noted that the two of us disagree with this assessment.
I know how it's going to turn out.
No, you don't.
You get 5 PhDs and everyone wants you and you never come back here.
Not quite. This one's different. This time I get 6 PhDs, and I go around the world talking to people about violence. Last year, the UN invites me to speak, and I sit between Angelina Jolie and someone else. I cry and wipe the tears away from my eyes and brush the hair out of my face, and everyone copies me.
Will you create a dance move?
Exactly. The DJ releases a song and calls it Jamila's Dreams. It's currently number 2 worldwide.
No, that's too much.
No, it's not.
Number 2?
Yes.
In the world?
It's possible. You have to think about what's possible.
To prove who I am, you know what I have to do? Go to the first place I became a refugee and get this passport renewed.
What, go to the West Bank?
Yes, go to the West Bank, that's right.
That's not right.
It is.
He can't leave the camp because he has no ID, but to get ID, he has to go to the West Bank.
Out of this country, you know they hate us here.
So it's utterly impossible.
No, nothing is impossible.
Is that right?
You have to work around it. Talk to the right people. Everything is like that here.
It won't work, okay?
You have to just, I don't know, stand there and make them. Is that it? You can't stand in line like everyone else. You're so above it all, it's so degrading.
No.
You're such a great man of letters that you can't do this one thing that everyone else has to do all the time.
And him! We waited to have children, you know. Let's see when things become stable. Then we realized there is no stable. We were so close with this one, getting him out medical school. That was the plan. He should be making these diagnoses right now for other people.
But I run.
Why didn't I take him to Beirut to a better hospital?
And I'm laughing.
Just risked it. What's the worst they could have done? Arrested
And
him?
he gets off the bike. Shit. And I have nowhere left to run. I stand there. And he walks up. And that's that. He hits me. And only the first time hurts.
You are lucky they didn't arrest you.
I have my test tomorrow.
They don't care how old you are. They got no problem locking you up, but that doesn't stop you because you don't think.
It's okay.
It is not okay, as you put it. We are in trouble.
I'm not saying that...
We have been in trouble for years and years and years, and no matter how poetically you put it, this place is still a shithole. Look at this wall. This wall is falling apart. And even though human beings aren't supposed to live in here, I wanted to feel a modicum of civilized.
Then do what I do. Have a cup of tea.
I can't, because every time I do, the smell of shit wafts through the room.
Stop saying that. It's making me sick.
It should make you very sick. All of this should make you sick. We don't see it anymore.
When I was little, you taught me these things. Clarity of thought, preparation, mental fortitude.
I went to the bathroom and cried.
When?
At the party in London after the lecture.
Did anybody know?
Of course not.
Why?
don't know. I looked around at everyone, so light, smart, making connections between this piece of literature and this piece of art, talking about politics like it was a game. I think I knew it was the beginning and the end.